Всем привет, с вами Мафия, продолжаем играть в эту игру и узнавать секреты князя. Так, нас напали. Вот. Было написано, что нам сюда, в это здание. Но здесь ни хера нету. А, нет, есть что-то. Какие-то документы. Угу.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Так, что дальше? Ну, пойдем сообщим. Так, только переоденемся обратно. Угу. Здесь что у нас? Исцеление. Давай попробуем. Каска. Новая. Как бы. Ха. Моя броня. Перчатки мои. Сапожки. Так, все. Валим от этого. Здесь делать нефиг. Угу. Так, очко навык. Так. Сила. Пускай будет сила. Что у нас здесь? Закрыто все еще. Закрыто. То есть уже сделано. Так, а куда мне ее вводить? Никуда больше. Да. Все, некуда. Здесь 0. Здесь 0. Так, здесь одно очко, но куда мне его водить? Никуда. Все закрыто. Как бы. Все открыто. Здесь открыто. Собственно, наверное. Ну и ладно. Оставим. Пригодится. Так, ладно, полетели. Расскажем все. Про все это. Ну что ж. С тобой поговорить.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Ничем. Видимо,
I
ничем.
must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Ладно. С этим мудаком поговорить надо.
Yes?
Давай.
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and imprison every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Nauts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Ага. Ха. Вот так вот. Дело сделал. Так, адмирал опять. Ну, пойдем к адмиралу. Раз такое дело. Посмотрим, что там скажут нам. Так. Адмирал. Где он находится? Нихера себе. А, ну все, я тебя понял, где он. Далековато. Ну ладно. Поехали. К адмиралу. Так, теперь отсюда выбраться надо. Вот. А, мы сейчас сюда прогуляемся. Так. Так, адмирал. Адмирал вот здесь находится. В порт, да. Ну и все. Решили проблему. Так, вот он, адмирал.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies, we transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
Ого. Ого, да.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Офигеть.
Can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Ну да. Одна из
Clarence,
вас.
do you need something?
Так, ясно.
I must leave you. See you later.
Окей. Да. Говорится с этим Константином. Ну, пойдем поговорим. Да, как раз мы здесь. Рядом с ним. Офигеть. Вот это да. Хм. Ну, пойдем. Расскажем ему обо всем. Так. Ага.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me! Constantine, stay with me! Constantine! There is a chance he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No. No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I am here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that cannot be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story. Believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother was captured from here during one of them. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
Your fair cousin. No. All the lies that we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told I am the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my fair cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is... What's going on? Is there something wrong? Coin guards!
The time has come.
Чё такое?
But... What is this?
Ready arms.
Kurt, what are you doing?
Aim!
Stop that, soldiers! Lower your weapons, now!
Sorry, Greenblood.
Курт предатель.
Fight with honor.
On guard.
Ну поехали.
Set draw.
Курт, какая у тебя муха укусила, ты? Бля, какая его муха-то укусила-то, я не понял. Да пошел он нахер с ним еще разговаривать. Я убью его.
Stop it, Kurt!
Wait.
Speak. Why did you betray us?
Our commander figured out that we could easily take control of this island. You rely so heavily on our protection. You are so dependent. So naive. All the governors will suffer the same attacks if they haven't already. Your problems are far from over, Greenblood. The commander is there on the docks with all his lieutenants. I failed, but they will certainly succeed. Here, or elsewhere on the island. Not every governor has a cousin that I trained personally for combat.
Да пошел ты, утырок. Мы тебе доверяли, а ты, сука, предал нас, крыса. За это расплата. Чё встали? Кто-то еще хочет? Молодцы. Умницы.
Thank you. You saved us all.
The nerve of them.
What else was there to expect from employing coin-fed mercenaries? All that liberty, so close to power, went to their heads. It would have happened sooner or later. They could have been preparing this sort of coup for years.
Without wanting to rush you, bantering about the dangers of according one's trust to a sellsword is appropriate, but...
You were right. It's time for action. We need to get you somewhere safe, Constantine.
Those are my advisors that you must protect. Me, I want to...
To join in? Look at your condition. It's out of the question. We are taking you somewhere safe.
As you've left me no choice. There is a hiding place in the cellar.
We will take care of your advisors after that.
And we should make these conger eels pay for their treachery.
And attempt to stop the coups in other cities.
Then we have no time to lose. Let us be gone.
Хм. Ну давай. И тут, естественно. Она маг.
Kurt's death might have been
Погнали.
enough to make these conquerors retreat.
Гасить всех.
They'll come back, that's for sure. We better be prepared for a fight.
Stay behind us, Constantine.
Обеспечить
You're in no
безопасность
condition to
Константину.
fight. We must
Обеспечим.
hurry before the guard can act.
Дополнительное задание. Ну ладно. Ну чё, попёрли тогда. Вон они все. Монетная стража, сука.
I'll show you what gods are made of.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Да, на дворец напали крысы. Сейчас всех здесь положим. Так. Да. Вот такие дела. Измена. Измена. А это там стирает, блядь. А чё? Мы не можем выйти. Константин. А нет, Константин с нами. Нижний этаж. Ну пойдем в нижний этаж. Так. Да, сюда. Вот еще одна монетная стража. Так. Сейчас всех здесь положим. Спрячем Константина. Кто здесь? Не трогай его. Скотина безоружного нельзя трогать.
Lord Minister.
Friendly faces, finally. What a relief. I was in this room when I heard sounds of battle. Fearing for my life, I hid myself in here. But what is going on? What madness has befallen the palace?
It is a coup d'etat. The Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Угу. Так. Что у него там было? Берем его. Ну что ж, погнали. Спасли еще одного человека. Так. Куда там дальше двигаться нам надо? Ага. Где? Пойдем. Погоди, а там... Минуту. Ниже, ниже. Там же вход есть, да? Что-то я не понял. Где вход? Здесь нет никаких входов. Так, ладно, я понял. Наверное, в другую дверь нам надо забежать. Так, здесь столовая, не то. Столовая нам не нужна. Вот здесь. Проход. Так. Здесь тюрьма. Так. Ага. Погоди-ка. Надо найти, как туда попасть. Во, стражи. Значит, мы правильно идем. И стражи есть. Да на.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Курта больше нету, он готовый, лежит. Ну, Курта убили. Так, ладно. Тут дверей вагон. В какую дверь их вести? А, вижу. Собственно говоря, вот в эту. Так, что здесь? Здесь никого. Здесь все чисто. Ага, вижу.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone who is dear to me. And the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude,
Так.
Excellency. We owe you our lives.
Мы уже обеспечили. Ну что ж, пойдем. Обратно наверх. Все сделали. Осталось только прессануть этих. И все. Власть захотели, скоты. Так. Верхний этаж. Хорошо, пойдем наверх. Нас все равно отсюда еще не выпустят. Так. Курт валяется. В смысле, верхний этаж, ну. Где-то здесь... А, вот он. Лестница. Так. За советником идем. Где он находится? Где-то там. Ну, давайте здесь пойдем. Так. Здесь его нету. Значит, здесь. Точно, здесь. На. Вон он орет. Так. Где? Во! Вон он, советник. Вот так вот.
Lord de Corsillon.
Decided. You've come at a serendipitous moment. I thought my hour had come. What's happening?
A coup d'etat, Professor. The Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin, and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
Так. Бомжатник. Ну, пойдем. Отведем тебя. Назад. К остальным. Хм. Опа. Откуда они здесь взялись? Нифига себе. Да ты чё, скотобаза? Прессанул всех. Так, что? Золотишко. Так, сабля. Восьмой. Дадут не... Нет, саблю не дадут. Один хер. Вот это. С ней побегать. Так. Спасаем всех. Кого можем. Угу. Измена, блядь. Так. Их тут один здесь стоит. Ну что ж, погнали. Всех сюда, в подвал. Подвал. Так. Сюда. Потом сюда. Здесь всех уже убили, очистили. Во-во-во. Так, теперь сюда. Посадим их. Все. Стойте здесь. Ну и...
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
In that case, we should find her at once. Her abode is very close to the palace.
Да, поехали. И за ней сейчас. Ее спасем. Теперь. Госпожу эту спасем. Ну пойдем. Битва будет, ай-яй-яй. Константин умирает, а мы даже зелье искать не начали. Лекарство это. Ё-моё. Как уже началось этот хаос. Так. Выходим. Сейчас их тут много будет. Да нет. Я чё, перегруженный? Так. Погоди, а чё это? Так, с ней, я надеюсь, ничего не случится. Не убьют ее, пока мы тут тусуемся. Так, давай дальше. Нам надо продать все ненужное. Так, это мы, понятно. Ничего не продается. Этот станок почему не продается? Так, ладно. Вот это вот. Ну, невозможно, так невозможно. Как скажете. Что у нас тут? А то слишком что-то много всего понахватали. Так. Так. Одну ставим. Это тоже на поношенную тоже. Так. Тоже. Угу. Матросы пригодятся. Так. Вот это все поношенное. Так. Ставим вот это на базу. Так, вот это тоже на базу. Посмотрим, что там. много всего. Надо все это ликвидировать. Ненужное. Матросы. Попробуем, что там за броня. Так. Вот это. Так. Ага. Надеюсь, ее не убьет. Потому что у нас кое-что еще есть здесь. Так, что у нас здесь? Ну, здесь понятно. Здесь тоже понятно. Ну-ка. Это где находится? Это там. Все, могу бегать. Ага. Так. Вообще тут, ну ладно. Здесь есть тема. Ага, я не могу. Короче, не могу я ничего сделать. Увы. Выбраться не могу из города. Но... Ладно, пойдем. Хотя бы спасем ее. А где она там? Так, погоди. Здесь ее нету. А, она там, точно. Ё-моё. Она ж там. Сейчас попробуем ее спасти. Вот она. Нифига себе. Вот так вот. Так. На. Пробили броню.
Lady Mirange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
Пасть в монетную стражу.
If I remember correctly, Torsten's quarters are in the right wing.
Going in through the front door.
Сейчас пойдем в монетную стражу. Где она находится? Она рядом.
You're not wrong. If we're to stop him, we had better be discreet.
There's a passage leading to the barracks in the tavern. We could use it to our advantage.
We could also climb up the left wing scaffolding. We'd reach the upper floor directly.
Где? А?
Let's see if we can ward off this fate.
Come on, if you're there. Come on, if you're
Сверкнули их теперь. Так, не монетная сторона, извиняйте. Хотя показывает сюда. Ага, нет, не сюда. Так, поехали дальше. Вот они.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
You will regret ever going against the guard.
Come on,
Ах ты, пёс.
let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Come on, if you're there.
I need help.
На. На.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint. Be careful, the wound.
Нихера себе. Убили гады.
Remember correctly, Torsten's quarters are
Козлы.
in the right wing.
Going in through the front door would be dangerous. The noise of the battle could make him run away.
You're not wrong. If we're to stop him, we had better be discreet.
Да-да-да.
I believe that there's a passage leading to the barracks in the tavern. We could use it to our advantage.
Убили
We could
меня
also climb up the
все-таки.
left wing scaffolding.
Сволочи.
We'd reach the upper floor directly.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go. Let's see if we can ward off this fate.
Никакой пощады этим уродам. Куда ты? Так. Отлично. Куда? Поехали. Мочить этих уродов.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
You will regret
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
You will regret ever going against.
Ух ты.
You will regret ever going against the guard. You will regret ever going against the guard.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
You will regret ever going against the
На. Нифига себе.
You will regret ever going against the guard.
Куда ты? Стой, скотина.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Бандитская рожа. Ах ты ёп. Это мой. Я его убью. Так. Ага. Поехали. Так, где все? Генерал этого гасить тоже надо. Нет никого здесь. Уйди. Здесь генерал.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go. Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
You will regret ever going against the guard.
Ах вы твари.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Вот и все. Так. Нет, здесь никаких генералов здесь не может быть. Нету. Так, кабинет генерала. Где-то внизу. Хорошо, внизу. Внизу, значит. Что-то мешает, говорит. Что-то мешает, они закрылись, гады. А ну-ка, пойдем-ка туда. Это неспроста они закрылись. Эй, придурки. Чё они здесь? Ну ладно, как скажете. Так. Хорошо. Измена. Поехали. Рыскать все. Ну, вниз нам надо. Здесь. Еще найти этот кабинет чертов. Так, закрыто. Это морг. Бля, ну дети вы все. Так, здесь тоже нет. Внизу где-то. Где-то внизу, минуту. А, блин, верхний этаж. Ёканый бабай. Верхний этаж у него. Дверь. Генералу этому. Так, значит, сюда. Потом прямо.
No one. I hoped he'd be here.
Look, he's left all his mess behind. If we're lucky, we may find some information in his papers.
Бежали. Скоты.
The traitor had a contingency plan. He must be boarding a ship to another city as we speak.
The Admiral certainly can't be aware of his plotting. She would never support him.
I thought as much. She would have too much to lose. According to these papers, Torsten was counting on some other officers to lead the attack. We must stop them too.
We better act fast then. One of our ships is certainly waiting for them at the dock, ready to set sail. To think that if I'd had my ship, I could have blocked the way out or chased them.
Let's not waste any time. We'll try.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? Soldiers, ready weapons.
К оружию.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Вот так вот. Давай их мочи. Кто там следующий у нас? Так. Хорошо. До порта нам надо добраться. Так.
I'm glad I was not in Kurt's place. He became a traitor unwittingly.
I should probably have taken more heed of
Да
him.
ёканый бывает завис.
He was my master and my friend. And I did not listen. What a waste.
Так, порт. Но еще до порта надо добежать. Курт уже давно мертвый, можете не вспоминать об нем. Они там не говорят про него. И уже давно погибли. Погиб он. В бою. Так, здесь что у нас? Кого здесь арестовывать? Чё? Нижний этаж.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
Чё тебе надо?
I know you've paid your entry fee, but this is a special night. My orders are not to let anyone in.
What if I paid
Nah.
you a supplement for your good services?
Very well, you can come in. I hope I won't be in trouble.
Ничего не будет с тобой.
I regret, milady, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right, what do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Huh.
Why not? It is, after all, we who pay them for their services, is it not?
Oh, don't fret for us about that. If we take control of this island, it'll be in your coffers that we'll pay ourselves, and handsomely.
Sorry, milady. We won't let you lay a hand on the lieutenant. Soldiers, ready weapons!
Ну хорошо.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Let's see what you're capable
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Let's see what you're capable of. Come on. Let's see what you're capable of.
Ты выебывался, придурок.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Двадцатый уровень уже. Чё? Ничего не работает. Все здесь поставлено. Все улучшено. А вот. Есть. Так. Окей. Всех присанули. Всем пока. С вами был